Okay, that's a big relief. I just talked to Jody, and she's at work, and she said it was fine to put her down as an emergency contact. She was concerned she didn't know what Jake looked like, and but she said no, but that didn't matter. That's fine. I'll still be his emergency contact. You know, and she asked where we were living. I told her we were living over by Corby's Park. And she asked where I was working. I told her I was working at the Shell station across the street from her house. She said, "Oh, not the tire repair shop, the other one." I was like, "Where they sell gas?" I was like, "Yeah, the Shell gas, the Shell station there." And she asked where Jake went to school. I said he went to Magnolia Charter. He's an honor student there. Makes A's and B's. He's in the Cambridge University class, the honors class. And then we go to the Broadmoor Library, and Jake plays video games there because we don't have a computer at home. And she asked how. She said, she's like, "Oh, sounds like you're doing okay." Kind of. I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for a place to live now because this lady I'm living with is crazy." But she completely skipped that part, which means she didn't want to talk about looking for a place to live. And then she was like, "No, I'm glad you're doing okay," but I didn't really say that. But she didn't want to listen to the part that I said, which means she didn't want to get involved with it, which is okay. I understand that. And I told her if she wanted to, I could just send her a picture of Jake, or we could just drop by, so she could meet him and know what he looked like and stuff. And I knew she'd never met him, but I told her, but I know her, and I already told Jake how great she was. And and if she wanted to meet him, I'd bring him to her so she could meet him and know who he was. Or I could just send her a picture, whatever. Um, so that's a big relief for me because I know that she's not a drug user and she's not a child abuser. And her husband's a lawyer and she's a certified teacher. So, you know, they're safe people as far as they're not going to hurt Jacob. They're not going to be like John and Lisa. Lisa didn't ever hurt Jake, but she was a pothead and looked to me like she was involved in selling pills or something, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know because I didn't ever see her actually do that. She'd take this man into her bedroom, whatever. I don't know anything about it because I didn't see it and didn't go near it. And then John, he gets drunk and he starts screaming when he gets angry. So Janice and all them drunk and stuff, and they do drugs and everything. That's not a good thing for Jake to be around. And so she told me, she said, for just, you know, if her car's in the driveway, they're usually home, but they're so busy. And I told her, I could bring him by. But I know how busy y'all are and with school and everything and your kids. And she's like, yeah, we're really busy. So she's like, yeah, we have a lot to do. But she's like, if my car's there, I'm usually home or whatever. So, that's all. So, I mean, I know that she wouldn't hurt him, and I know they wouldn't expose him to drugs or drinking and stuff. And, they're both sensible people. And, if something did happen to me, then there would be a place for Jake to go. So, and they're sensible enough to know what to do if something worse happens. God forbid, I got run over by an 18-wheeler or something. You know, so anyway, that's that. And I'm glad you're doing okay. No, didn't say that. Just trying to make it work like we all are. Is what I said to her. Um, but I told her I was looking for another place to stay because the lady that I was renting from, the lady I'm living with, is crazy. But that's what the excuse is that I'm having. A lot of people say that to me. Um, like, well, it was over at Magnolia that Mr. Skiro said that to me. Saying, "How you doing? Everything's okay? Good? You doing good? That's fine." And I didn't say anything to him to say that at all. So they're almost saying that very thing. Well, they are saying those everything's good and everything's fine without me saying anything to them, yes or no at all. Um, because that's what they want to be able to testify to. Well, she didn't say anything was wrong. You know, but that's kind of how it is anyways, you know. So that's the way people are. And they don't want to get involved in, oh, you're fine, so everything's fine. Well, she didn't let us know that anything was wrong. Yeah, I did. I would have. So there's nothing else to say. I didn't tell them. I did tell Jody. I told her, yeah, I'm looking for another place to live now. This lady I'm living with is crazy, but she just skipped over that. So, and she said whatever I was comfortable with. If I wanted to send a picture or just bring Jake over, and I told her I'd talk to Jake and let him know that I talked to her. So. So that's a big relief, and that's all. I'm just glad that I know that he would be safe if something happened to me. You know, God forbid these assholes lock me up and throw me in a loony bin for the rest of my life, or try to arrest me or something, that Jake could call Jody and is that Roland's car over there? I can't tell. No, I don't think that's it. It's a little bit bigger than his little car. Jake and I both have our eyes peeled for Roland's car, and hadn't seen his car in a long time, I guess. Must have had a key to his car. I guess I'll mail it back to him.